Let's talk about the return of Donald Trump's maximum pressure strategy on Iran. This move signals a dramatic shift back to a hardline stance, aiming to suffocate Tehran's economy by driving its oil exports down to zero. The goal? To prevent Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. Trump has made it clear. He believes economic leverage is the key to forcing Iran's compliance. The reasoning behind this policy is straightforward. During Biden's presidency, Iran's oil exports rebounded, bringing in more than $50 billion in both 2022 and 2023. Trump argues that this money has directly fueled Iran's nuclear program and its regional militia activities. Now, with Iran enriching uranium at 60% purity, dangerously close to weapons-grade levels, he sees this as a crisis that requires immediate intervention. His approach? Not just sanctions, but strict enforcement, making sure Iran has no loopholes to exploit. But here's the challenge. Cutting off Iran's oil supply isn't as easy as signing a memo. China remains the biggest buyer of Iranian oil and has built financial networks to bypass US sanctions. Trump's administration would need to aggressively enforce laws like the 2024 SHIP Act, which targets foreign ports and refineries that process Iranian crude. This could put pressure on countries like China, but it also risks escalating tensions in global markets. At the same time, Trump is pushing for a snapback of international sanctions under the 2015 nuclear deal, even though the US left that agreement in 2018. Britain, France, and Germany have shown interest in reinstating sanctions if Iran's nuclear advancements continue, but they have a deadline, October 18, 2025. After that, key restrictions will expire, making it much harder to rein in Tehran. Oil markets are another major factor here. While countries like Saudi Arabia and the UAE have the capacity to offset lost Iranian exports, their willingness to do so depends on their own economic interests. If they hesitate, we could see major shifts in global oil prices, impacting economies worldwide. Despite all this, Trump has hinted at being open to negotiations. He's taken a hard stance, but historically, Iran has resisted US pressure tactics. The question remains, will this renewed maximum pressure campaign actually force Tehran to back down, or will it further entrench their defiance? Either way, this decision is set to reshape US-Iran relations, global markets, and diplomatic strategies in the years ahead.